Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve day 30 problem of this month on LeetCode. Before starting, if you guys haven't subscribed my YouTube channel yet, then please go ahead and subscribe it. Now without any delay, let's get started with today's problem. Problem number 2466. Count ways to build good strings. Okay, let's read the problem statement first. We have given the integers 0, 1, low and high. Okay, so these are the things given to us, right? Low, high, 0 and 1. Okay, we can construct a string by starting with an empty string initially, and then at each step we have to perform either of the following. Okay, append the character 0 0 times, right? Append the character 1 time. Okay, so this 0 simply means, if you see example number 1, so here 0 is 1. Okay, so here I can write this 0 as 1. Okay, 0 value is 1, right, in example number 1, and 1 value here in example 1 is 1. Okay, so what it is saying, okay, for this particular example, okay, if I want to form the string for this particular example, so for this we have to append the character 0 1 time, append the character 1 time only. Okay, so that's a simple meaning. Okay, so this 0 and 1 are nothing but these values. Okay, like example number 1, we have 0 values 1, 1 value is 1. Okay, that simply means that just 1 0. Okay, we can append just 1 0, we can append just a single 1. Okay, example number 2, that simply means that we can append just 1 0 at a time or 2 ones at a time. Okay, 1 value is 2, that simply means that we can append 2 ones at a time. Okay, that's a simple meaning of this line. This can be performed any number of times. A good string is a string constructed by the above process having a length between low and high inclusive. Okay, so 3 to 3, and here 2 3. Okay, 2 or 3, okay, anything is fine, and it is inclusive, right? Return the number of different good strings that can be constructed satisfying these properties, and since the answer can be large, we have to return it modulo 10 raised to power 9 plus 7. Okay, now see example number 1. Okay, so initially my string is empty, right? My string is empty, right? So here my string is empty, so in that I can, if I just append 1 0. Okay, so here let's say this is my empty string. Okay, so in this string I append 1 0. Okay, this is one way, or I can append 1 in the starting, right? I have these two options, right? In this 0 I can append single 0. Okay, so then it will become 0 0, or I can append single 1 at a time, right? 0 1 it will become. Here in this one I can append single 0 at a time, then it will become 0 0. Sorry, not 0 0, 1 0. Okay, or I can append 1, right, then it will become 1 1. All right, now in this 0 0 I can append single 0 at a time or a single 1 at a time, right? These are the options that I have. So then it will become 0 0 0, and it will become 0 0 1, right? And here same, we have two options, right? So this is going to become 0 1 0 if I append 0, and if I append 1, then it will become 0 1 1. Okay, here also we have two options, right? I can append 0 or I can append 1. If I append 0, then it will become 1 0 0, and it will become 1 0 1. Here also I have two options. I can append 0, I can append 1. Okay, so if I append 0, it will become 1 1 0, and it will become 1 1 1. Okay, and now from here again we have two options, right? 0 or 1. Okay, so if I append 0, then this length is going to become 4, and if I append 1 here, then this length is also going to become 4. Okay, so here length should be 3. Okay, max length is 3, and min length is also 3 in this example. Okay, example number 1. So now let's calculate the strings having length 3 here. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Okay, so 8 is my output. Okay, so I hope that you guys are clear with example number 1. Okay, now move to example 2. So here low is equal to 2, high is equal to 3, right? So and 0 is 0. Okay, at a time we can add single 0 or two ones. Okay, this is given to us. All right, so now here let's understand this like this. Okay, example number 2 like this. Okay, so here this is one box, right? So in this box, okay, so initially my string is empty. Okay, so let's say at dp of 0 index, there is only one way to form a good string, right, of length 0. Okay, that is going to be nothing but my empty string. Okay, so dp of 0 value, I'm going to assign it to 1. Okay, so this is one base condition that I'm going to use later on in my code. Okay, base condition, this is nothing but my base condition. Okay, so dp of 0 value is 1. Okay, because there is only one way to form a good string of length 0, that is nothing but my empty string. That's it. Okay, now of length 1, of length 1. Okay, so how can I form the string of length 1? So I can append 0 or 2 ones. Okay, so if I can append 0 here, or I can append 2 ones, but this doesn't make any sense, right? 2 ones, that simply means the length is going to become 2, right? So I can simply add just 1 0 right here. That is the only option that I have. Okay, just a single 0. Okay, I have two options now, to append 0 or 1 1. So I can't append 1 1, then this length is going to become 2. So here I'm just writing the strings having length 1. Okay, now here I'm going to write the strings having length 2. Okay, then what is the possibility? Okay, so here in this 0 I can add one more 0, then it will become 0 0. Okay, or I can simply write 1 1. Okay, this complete 1 1, then I will get the strings of length 2, right? Okay, now if I want to write the strings of length 3, so in this 0 0 I can add one more 0. Okay, this is one way. Okay, in this 1 1 I can add 1 1, I can add 0 here. Okay, this is one way, right? Or here there is one more way, right? So here I can write it like this as well, 0 first and 1 1 here later on. So this is also one possibility. So here in this 0 here, from this 0 I'm adding 1 1, right? So if you see carefully, so in this 0 if I add 1 0, then I will get this. Okay, in this 1 1 if I add single 0, okay, because I can add just 1 0 at a time or 2 ones at a time. Okay, then I will get this. Okay, okay, or in this 0, okay, add this 0, in this 0 if I add 1 1, okay, this complete set. Okay, at a time, then I will get this. Okay, so is there any other possibility? No, there is no other possibility, right? These are the only possibilities. Okay, so this is done. Okay, so here high is 3. Okay, let's calculate until 3 only. So now low is 2, high is 3. Okay, so what we need to find? We need to find the good strings having length 2 and 3. Okay, so 2 and 3. So this is one good string. Okay, this is one good string, this is one good string, this is one good string, and this is one good string. Total 5. Okay, 2 and 3 length. So 5 is my output. Okay, 0 0 1 1 0 0 1 1 0 0 0 0 1 1 0 and 0 0 1 1 1 0 0 1 1. Okay, so these are the good strings. Okay, so now here okay, let's say my 0 value is 0. Okay, 0 value is 1. Okay, and 1 value is 2. Okay, same like our example. Okay, 0 value is 1, so that simply means only 1 0 I can add at a time. 1 is 2, that simply means that 2 ones I can add at a time. Okay, so here I want to find 5 length string. Okay, dp of 5, dp of 5. Okay, so here dp of 4 I will have, here dp of 5. Okay, so dp of 5, this is dp of 0. Okay, 1. So dp of 5 I want to find. Okay, so of length 5. Okay, so here I can say, I can, okay, length 5 now. So here I can use 5 question marks, length 5. Okay, 5 question marks. So here there is one possibility in which I can add just a 0, right, or just 1 0, right? So this we can do, right, 0 and then again 1 0. So at a time we can add 1 0. So here one time, this is perfect answer. Okay, this is going to give me perfect answer. Okay, so one of my string can be end with this single 0. Okay, this is one possibility, or this is one possibility, question mark, question mark, question mark. And here if my string is going to end with 1, that simply means that I will have 2 ones here, because at a time I can add 2 ones now. or at a time I can add a single zero. Okay, so I have two options here. Okay, so my string, it may be end with a single zero. Okay, it may be end with the zero, or it may be end with 1 1. Okay, so if it ends with the zero, then only this option I can write zero, and I have to find the previous values. Okay, previous options. But if it is ending with 1, that simply means that until here it is covered, then we have to find this value. Okay, so I hope that this line is clear. So 0 is one time, right? So that simply means that in this 4 I can add one single zero, then I will get length 5. Okay, I know this value, complete value, let's say, and in this I can add just a single zero, then I can get length 5. Okay, that's the meaning of this. I know the length 3. Okay, I know the length 3. In this length 3 I have to add two ones to get the length 5. Okay, these are the options, right? These are the options. So here now, to get dp5, okay, to get dp5, okay, for 1 I have to know the value of dp of 3. Okay, and for 0 I have to know the value of dp of 4. Okay, so until here I should know the value. Okay, for single zero, if I am adding two ones, then I should know the value of dp3. Okay, so from here I can derive one formula. Okay, this part is going to give me one formula. Okay, now how this formula is going to work? Okay, so let's see that formula here. Okay, so here let's say this 5. Okay, let's say I'm going to write it with dp of end. Okay, let's say it is, I'm writing this 5 with the variable name, let's say end. Okay, end is nothing but some index, right? So add this index. Okay, so in this index what I'm doing, I'm adding the value. Okay, is equal to dp of, okay, dp of end. Initially this value is 0. Okay, initially dp of end. Okay, now I'm checking if the current string can be made by appending 0 zeros or 1 ones. Okay, so that's what I'm going to see, right? So in this I can add simply dp of end minus 0. Okay, so end is 5. Okay, and minus 0, I can write it like this, right? So initially my dp of end, okay, dp of 5, I don't know the value of dp of 5, so it is nothing but 0 only. Okay, and here 5 minus 0, 0 is 1. Okay, 4. So this is what we need to write. Okay, so here let's say I want to view this dp of 3. Okay, let's say I want to see this. So here you know that we have three values, right? So now let's see how these threes are coming from this formula. Okay, so what I'm calculating, I'm calculating dp of 3. Okay, so dp of 3 is equal to dp of 3. Okay, so initially by default value is going to be 0 here, and here dp of and is nothing but 3 and minus 0. So here number of 0 is just 1. Okay, 0 value is 1 and 1 value is 2. Okay, so here 1, right? So is equal to dp of 3, which is 0, and here plus dp of 2. Okay, so dp of 3 is 0 plus dp of 2. So in dp of 2, so here we know that we have 2. Okay, these are 2, this is a 2 value. Okay, here, so here 0 plus 2, so we know the answer of dp3 is 2 here, right? 2. Now this is a case for zeros, if we are adding zeros. Okay, 0. Now if we are going to add 1, okay, so now again same thing. So again we have to update dp of 3 with the value of dp of 3. So right now my dp of 3 value is 2 now. So here I have to write 2 here, and here same formula, dp of end minus 1. Okay, so dp of 3 minus 1 value, so 1 is 2, right? 1 is 2 here. Okay, 1 is 2 times. Okay, 2. So here 2. Okay, so 2 plus dp of 1, so 2 plus dp of 1 value. At dp of 1 we have just a single value, right? Just a single value. So here I am adding 1 to this value, so I will get 3. So overall value of this dp3 is 3. So I'm just going to fill the number of values here, 3. Okay, same way you guys can calculate dp of 2. Okay, same way you guys can calculate dp of 1. Okay, so we have to just move like this. Okay, So let's write the code for this one, okay, and then you guys will get much better understanding. Okay, so let's move to the coding part. So here first first we are going to use dp of I to record to number of good strings of length I. Okay, so for that purpose I'm going to create one dp array. Okay, and here new int. Okay, so until my high we have to write, so here I'm just going to write high plus 1 because we have 0 index as well, right? Okay, so now dp of 0. Okay, so add dp of 0 base case. Okay, I'm just going to add 1, right? And then mode value, take one mode value. Okay, so mode is equal to 1 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. Okay, so we have mode value is 10 raised to 9 plus 7, right? This is given to us 10 to 9 plus 7. Okay, modulo. Okay, so this is done. Now after that we have to iterate over each length end. So here I'm just going to run one loop for int end is equal to 1 and is less than equal to high. Okay, and plus plus. Okay, so same thing we have, right? We have to check if the current string can be made by append 0 zeros or 1 ones, right? So here one base case. Okay, so here I'm doing end minus 0 now, so I want my end to be greater than or equal to 0. Okay, always I don't want negative index here, right? So that is not possible, right? So end should be greater than equal to 0. Only in that case we have to do this part for 0. So here dp of end is equal to dp of end plus dp of end minus 0. Okay, and same case for 1 we have to do. So simply you can copy this, paste it here. Now instead of 0 just write 1, and here dp of end just update with end minus 1. Okay, that's it. And every time we calculate this dp of end, just do the modulo of this one. Okay, dp of end is equal to modulo, okay, with mode. Okay, so this is done. Okay, now here if you see here final answer, so dp of 0 value is 1, dp of 1 value is going to be 1. Okay, if you see represent visually, okay, dp of 1 value is only 1 value. So dp of 2 value is 2 strings are there. Okay, dp of 3 value is 3. Okay, 3 strings are there. Okay, now we have to find the good strings, right? So having length 2 and 3, so we have to just add these two values, these two. Okay, 2 plus 3, these two, 2 plus 3. Okay, two values here, these are these two. Okay, plus these 3. Okay, 2 plus 3, 2 is nothing but the number of strings here, number of this. Okay, 2. Okay, of length 2 we have 2, of length 3 we have 3. Okay, that's a simple line. Okay, so now here this ends here, right? Create one variable answer, set it to 0. Okay, now run one loop int from low to high. Okay, I is equal to low, I is less than equal to high, I plus plus. Okay, answer is equal to dp of I. Okay, I add this value and just take the modulo of answer as well, because values could be very large, right? So more did this, and then after just simply return answer, and that's it. Okay, return answer. All right, let's run the code and see if any code issue. We'll try to fix that. All the test cases has been accepted. Now let's submit it. So see, our solution is accepted, right? So I hope that you guys are able to understand today's problem, and if you guys still have any doubts, then please feel free to ask in comment section. Till then, keep coding and keep practicing. Meet you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.